Hi, I'm Adam for forgottenclankstudios, and in this video we're going to look at the new Omega Dynamic EQ. I have prepared a snare clap to demonstrate what it does, and if we turn the mount knob all the way down, it just works like a regular EQ. So you have gain frequency EQ to adjust the parameters, and let's say I want to cut these mid frequencies because I think they're a bit too too prominent. But maybe now it's a bit too hollow. So I can make this change dynamic and let it react dynamically if the frequencies pass a certain threshold, like a compressor. So let's adjust this so we can hear this effect well. Maybe a quick attack, quick release. And now you can hear really well when the clap hits. So right after the transient, the mids are being reduced, and then when the snare clap decays, the mids come back. So that's what you can do with the dynamic EQ. Let's go to another example, the drum and bass. This is the drum and bass loop I've pulled from the loop library from Reason, and this is where the dynamic EQ really shines. Of course, here I could have the individual samples, but this is just for demonstration. So let's say someone sent you this for stem mastering, along with some other tracks, and maybe if we listen to this, you could argue it's of course all taste, but that there's this area in the low mids, or high lows, where the kick is a bit muddy. And I could cut this just with an EQ, but listen to what happens. Now it's all very bassy, and it has this hole there. And it's very apparent because the other percussion elements also have this frequency cut. So what I need to do is let it just listen to the kick, so the low end, and then cut this frequency when the kick hits. So for comparison, much more transparent in my opinion. So this brings us to our last example, the piano. With the piano, I think there's this area in the high frequencies between 1 and 3 kilohertz where there are a lot of overtones that I don't really like. I have tried to cut them, and this is what happens. It becomes dull, and it's very obvious that I've cut this particular frequency along with some others, but this one is the most important one. So I can make the change more dynamic and only cut them when they're like too prominent, and this is what happens. You can hear now these high frequencies still cutting through a little bit, but not as much as they were before. And in addition, you can hear some compression, because it's similar to multiband compression, but more flexible. And with less artifacts, because you don't have the filter crossovers in the final output signal. And I think this kind of compressed character really fits this piano track as well. So if you want to compress and tone shape at the same time, this is a great tool for that. So I could have prepared also a demo with some de-essing, because de-essing is basically just a dynamic EQ. You can do that too. But I leave that to you. So that's it for this video. You can test the device for 30 days like all the other rack extensions on the Reason Studios shop page. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.